On this beautiful, crisp Monday evening in November in Sagittarius, with the moon finishing in Pisces, one just fell out like a good old fish flop. Was it the fishes? No, it was the Aries. The Aries are actually first, and they are the first zodiac sign, so.
That must be good luck.
Aries in
the house.
Aries, all right. Let's see what's going on with the Aries. First card that you got here is the Hermit reversed. That's good. You know me. I don't like the Hermit when it pops up in a love reading. I like it reversed. It means that you're ready to come out of hiding or ready to come out. Although I would say this. I mean, it is still a Hermit card. Maybe you've been kind of stewing on something, or maybe you've been stewing on making a move in your relationship, or you've been dating somebody and you still haven't really. You're going to make your choice this week, I feel. I mean, we have a lot more cards to pick, but I feel like you're definitely not going to be the crash test dummy anymore. Just kind of like, let me keep seeing. I think you got to make your call. Is it safe to do it? Are you ready to come out and play or fully or go engage? Or if you're dealing with a partner who keeps playing the test scenario about situations or just isn't really engaging as they should, I think that you have to question that. Let's see what the challenge is. Let's figure this out even more. And you got the Scorpio transformation. Ooh, that's a challenge. Ooh, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, that might be the issue, Aries, number one. Number two, it definitely is. There's something about this transforming to the new zone, or letting go of it, or moving into an integration. So, or there could be sex issues going on too. Maybe, I don't know.
Sex.
Maybe Cialis needs to be on the radar. I don't know.
Hey, whatever gets the party started.
I guess, right? The Magician reversed is your overall. Ooh, we got the Hermit and the Magician reversed. Definitely feels like maybe you're trying to create something that's magical, that has all the spiritual divinity and everything, and it's really not. I think I'm just going to pull that up, Aries. If you're trying with somebody new, if you're in a current relationship, maybe the magic and it kind of feels like you just don't know where you're going right now, especially looking at this Neptune coming direct. You're definitely kind of in a numb state and maybe trying to make magic, but there's you don't want to get yourself into a pattern that's stuck. The shadow of that is addicted. I think that you're addicted to want a deep connection, but does that mean that you just pick anybody? Or maybe you need to try something new if you're in a relationship to find that and see what the hell's going on here. Why'd you pull that Hermit reverse? You pulled the Tower reversed. Owie. I feel like this is like a fear of the information and hurting somebody. Maybe it's just simple like, hey, I'm really not into these things. You don't want a tower moment. You're afraid of it all collapsing. But maybe that's the way to test to see if it's actually built on solid ground or not, right? Like sometimes you have to be like, hey, like I'm kind of not into that, not into this. And I know that you want your deep, intense, powerful, but you got to be truthful too. And if it's going to fall, it's going to fall. If it's not, it's not. But you can't avoid it. You can't avoid it and not speak up. And the info that you've been kind of holding on to here, the Magician card that you pulled, two cards came up, so I'm going to pull both of them for you. 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups. Whew. Okay, so there's definitely, I think that the sorrow that comes out of this card always, and the feeling that there's a little bit empty, but there's still good stuff. It feels like there's just something not clicking emotionally. And then to get the 7 of Pentacles, like you've been putting a lot of work in and the return's not fully there. I'd say that's going on for Aries right now. It's like feeling like I'm not getting where I want to go. And I don't think that you can, laboratory this motherfucker and like try and change that situation by laboratorying it or creating something new. I got a feeling, and I think we'll see what these overalls here show. The Hermit. Ooh, wow, yeah. Divinity. That's the issue, is that I feel that you can't make somebody divine. And I think though that you feel like creeping out, but I think at the same time there's something still holding you back because you're actually knowing the true divine. If it's not there, it's not there. And I think that those are the combos that you need to have. Those are the situations that you need to figure out. And you need to make sure that you're, especially in these times right now, Aries, I think that you need to make sure that you're really clear about the spiritual end of things and making sure that if you're not feeling the return, or maybe you won't get a return, or you're feeling like you're trying to fill some sort of hole, just with something, even if it's not exactly the way that you want to on the deeper spiritual front, and just because you want some sort of transformation. I've got a feeling Aries too. There's something about Scorpio. They got Scorpio in their chart, or Scorpio connections, or, you know, it's just the need of a deep yearning. And especially for you, it's like, I think that you need to make sure that you know what you're investing in, that actually if you see something that's not worth investing in, that means there is something already that you've been not looking at. That's what I'm feeling. That is from the divine. And it's like, exit that and see the door that opens in this new direction. Your astro dice that you pulled is you pulled the 10th house with Libra in Uranus. Yeah, I would say this is definitely like, you know, it's responsibility that you need to take for yourself, and that you can still find access to crazy and exciting connections. They just have to be in true alignment with you. And I think that that's the thing, is you're going to have to try to find new ways to be an adult and be like, hey, I deserve the best in the relationship front. I don't need to just find like petty, chill like excitement. Like I need to find like the real connection, and I have to take responsibility for that and realize that not only the connections I choose determine my long-term life, they determine my destiny. And I don't want your destiny to be turned in the wrong direction this week, Aries, based off the way certain things might be going that aren't feeling that you're getting your investment and you feel empty, and trying to fill that by an easy integration or change and whatever's going on there with the Scorpio problems and stuff.
Well, it could be that a little bit of fear of growth as well. You know, it's again, it kind of goes back to what we were saying with that collective reading. You know, it's we've kind of been stuck within ourselves, stuck within our thoughts at times, that it's getting kind of hard to put that back out into the universe, to actually let our energy back out of the cage, so to speak. And there can't be that fear. You know, if you get stuck in your head for too long, you're just going to continue to hold yourself back, and you're going to impede that growth that you're actually searching for, that you're actually capable of having. So I think it's really important right now for the Aries to not focus on themselves as much, but to focus on the partnerships and focus on the relationships that are already present, and actually see what's going on in the world around you. Instead of just internalizing everything, put it out into the universe. Ask those questions that need to be spoken and see where the connections go from there. But you can't be feared, and you can't be stuck in your head any longer. I think it's time to take those steps necessary to get back into life and to get back into the happiness.
Yeah, I think because taking steps in life and to get back to happiness doesn't mean, I mean, we've all done it, right? Like we think we can do this or that and it'll just bring us an instant quick happy, but it's not gonna last. And I think it is about everlasting love, because I don't think that you want to sit in your bed for the rest of this year listening to like Stained and like, you know, it's been a while and going down those roads.
You gotta wipe those tears off.
No, or I don't know, listening to what's something kind of depressing, like I don't know, I don't listen to depressing music.
Right.
But last week we were messing with Chumbawamba.
It can be different for everybody.
But I don't know, just don't go there, Aries. Don't go into that.
Get out of your head.